In this video, we will discuss about electric potential due to n number of charges. Now, here we already know about the electric potential due to single charge. Let us, this is single charge Q, and I want to calculate electric potential at this point P, which is at a distance of R. Then the electric potential because of this charge at this point will be, at point P will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, the magnitude of charge, that is Q, divided by the distance of this much, that is R. Magnitude as well as the kind of charge. If it is positive charge, I should add here Q, positive Q. If it is negative charge, then I should add minus Q, depending upon this much. So conventionally, we used to take this charge as a positive point charge. Now, what will happen when we have a large number of charge? That is, this is suppose it is Q1, it is Q2, Q3, and so on. It is Qn charge. Then what should be the electric potential because of these charges at this point? To calculate the total potential at this point, first we should understand that the electric potential is a scalar quantity. Electric potential is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity, then I no need to discuss or no need to mention the direction. Or direction is not present over here. So I have to simple sum it. Means I have to add by scalar sum. So this you should remember. So we can say that if we want to calculate the total electric potential at this point because of these charges will be sum of, or we can say scalar sum of individual electric potentials, that is V1 plus V2 plus V3 and so on plus Vn. Now, so we can say that the total electric potential, so the total electric potential is the scalar sum of individual electric potentials. So if you know the individual electric potentials, we can simply add them. As we add scalar, we can find out the total potential. So let us do this one. So we know that what is electric potential due to first one. So due to first one is, from the formula it is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught charge, that is Q1, and divided by the distance of the charge from the point of observation. Distance of this charge from the point of observation, I take it as R1. Now V2 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, second charge, that is Q2, and the distance of it, I take this distance as a R2. So it becomes R2. Now V3 will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught charge, that is Q3, divided by the distance. I take this distance as a R3. So it is R3. And so on. Vn will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught charge, that is Q1, divided by the distance. I take this distance as a Rn. So it becomes Rn. So this is your individual electric potentials. Now the total electric potential will be V1 plus V2 plus so on Vn. Now the individual electric potential 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 R1, second one 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 R2, and similarly V3 we can also write. Here I am skipping it. So Vn will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Qn divided by Rn. Now the next one is somewhat is common, so I can write in a simple form. So total electric potential is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 R1 plus Q2 R2 and so on Qn Rn. So this is your total electric potential. If you write in the summation form, so total electric potential will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught summation Qi Ri, where I is changing from 1 to n. So this is your electric potential due to n number of charges. From this article, we are able to know that, we are able to understand that if we have more than one charge, then the electric potential can be calculated as, first we calculate the individual electric field, and then we add them by scalar one. So we can able to find out the total electric potential. Let us do one example. See here, if you have two charges, suppose this is your charge of 10 microcoulomb, 10 raised to minus 6 coulomb, and this is your positive charge, and another one charge is placed at this point minus 10, so 6 microcoulomb. Distance is, I take it is 1 meter. Okay, for the simplicity I take it is 2 meter. So the distance is 2 meter. Now what I do here is, I want to find out the electric potential at the middle of this one, midpoint of line joining of these two charges. This is your positive charge, this is your negative charge. So how to calculate electric potential? First we calculate the electric potential due to first charge, and second one, this first one, this is your second one, and then we add by scalar sum. So first, what is the electric potential due to positive charge? That is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q. What is the charge? 10 raised to power minus 6 divided by R. Distance of this charge, positive charge, कहाँ पर निकालना है? Middle पे निकालना है. At this point, I want to calculate the middle of this charge. So this total distance is 2 meter, and this will be 1 meter. So 1. Similarly, what is the electric potential due to negative charge? So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Now it is negative charge, so I should add here negative sign, 10 raised to minus 6 upon distance of this charge at this point, again it is 1 meter. So I had a 1. Now what is the total electric potential? Total electric potential will be equal to V positive plus V negative. So from here, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, simple scalar sum, that is 10 raised to minus 6 minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 10 raised to power minus 6. If you solve it, it is coming out to be 0. So the electric potential at the center is just a dipole. Center of dipole is equal to 0. So this is your electric potential and how to calculate the electric potential.